Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all of the non binary people out there, we would like to welcome you to season 22 of everyone's favorite show, Force Blade Punks. I am your host, Malady, back for my fifth season. And we are very, very excited to introduce you to your lineup of prey and hunters this evening. This week's game guarantees to be a good time. Now, of course, this is our Thursday night game. You guys see us here 3 nights a week. You can catch us here on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, right here, live on every screen in every city, ready to show you what happens if you try to misbehave. So, this evening, I am excited to introduce to you our criminal prey. First up, we have Snake Eyes. Everybody knows this guy, known for grand larceny, assault, battery, and murder. But watch out for him. His weapon of choice, sharpened metal playing cards. Think of them like ninja stars, but with worse aim. Then, of course, we have the Ring Wraith. She actually managed to survive 2 rounds earlier this week. Known for hostage taking, public execution, physical assault, and a fair amount of public indecency. Watch out for her steel chair and lead pipe. Then we have everyone's least favorite criminal, Gaslamp. Known as a groomer, a predator, and for creating more than one pyramid scheme. His weapon of choice is pheromone persuasion. We suggest you don't get close enough to smell. The designer, of course, known for her underground exotic animal trafficking, and her weapon of choice, a trained cheetah. You might be fast. I guarantee you this cat is faster. Inferno. Has a list of crimes a mile long. Our favorite crime, of course, is using people in pyrotechnic displays. And his weapon of choice is equally over the top. This man wields a guitar that shoots flames out of the neck. We have Grippy Socks. She is going on 2 years of being unkilled in this competition. Known for gross mutilation, murder, playing with dead bodies. She is a 5-time game survivor, and her weapon of choice is no weapon, and that should scare you. We have Boss. His crimes are pretty basic: maiming, beheading, drowning, murder. His weapon of choice is so many knives, but we've been told to watch out because Boss is a sneaky one. We have the Muse. Her weapon of choice, of course, being a big-ass pair of scissors, and her crimes include amputation, mutilation, dismemberment, and murder. She looks like this now, but if she has her way, she'll look like you tomorrow. We have Boozer, most known for his non-consensual party drugging, and his weapon of choice is an aerosol hallucinogenic. So be careful getting into his proximity. Unless, of course, you like to party. We don't judge. We have the Mistress. Her crime is running an illegal no-rules brothel, and her weapon of choice is a spiked whip, which may be your flavor of pain, but for most people, they prefer it not ending in death. And rounding out our 12, we have Duet. Known for kidnapping, murder, and dismemberment, and turning living people into artistic displays. This set of siblings uses switchblades and a serrated chain as their weapon of choice. Now, you might have noticed that that does round out us to 12 criminals, the normal amount here. But tonight is a very, very special night, and we actually have a 13th prey for you to hunt. That's right, Kitten, a former hunter, failed to meet her kill quota last month. And her bladed brass knuckles are now there in the arena for the rest of you to hunt down and kill. We want to remind all of our contestants that former hunter dog tags are worth double payout. So we highly recommend getting your hands on that one. We are very excited to say that tonight's game will be played at the mansion. I know you guys have been begging us to bring this map back, and it's been a couple of months since we visited here. It takes a lot of cleanup, as you know, to get these places ready, and the mansion in particular tends to get kind of messy, but we are back. These are the beautiful grounds. You can see the mansion, the greenhouse, everybody's favorite hedge maze, the large swimming pool, and the fountain. For those of you who decide to venture in the house, we have 2 floors open to play. The first floor with the ballroom, dining room, and kitchen, and of course that grand stairwell that we love to throw people down. And the second floor, which features 2 bedrooms, a large bath, a closet, a library, and a study. All the prey, of course, have had the time to situate themselves somewhere on this lovely map, wherever they have decided is best for them. So you can be sure that there will be good hunting no matter where you decide to go. And now, the time has come that you have all been waiting for. It is time for us to bring out our incredibly talented hunk hunters. We have a variety of hunters ranging from the old hats to the brand new babes here for you in tonight's game. We're going to start with our brand new entry, the Devil Chef. This is her first ever game. Her kill count is 0. She uses capoeira as a fighting style. And a fun fact about the Devil Chef, she can julienne a carrot in 30 seconds. And also do the same to your fingers. Her weapon of choice is a carving knife, and we are excited to welcome her out. She can tell you a little bit more if you want to describe how you look, Devil Chef.
Yeah. So we've got neon blue hair. It's like spiky. It's giving trolls, honestly. The fit is fur, deep V cut, deep V fur sticking out. Honestly, if you've seen Carmen from One Piece, that's the vibe. We love Carmen.
All right. We love it. Now, of course, not to be outdone, we flip over to the other side of the spectrum and introduce to you the Red Dame. The Red Dame has been playing with us for almost our entire 22-year history, playing the usual 2 games a month that we are used to for most people. Games played 487, kill count 5,472. Fighting style slash and dash. Fun fact, she donates the money she wins to charities. Ugh, rich people, right? Her weapon of choice is 2 red hot sickles. And as we welcome her out onto screen, I would like you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you, what you look like.
Hello there, darlings. My name is the Red Dame, of course. This is not my first game, trust me, and it won't be the last. I have neon red hair with splashes of black. Um, there is a certain beauty in age, like a fine wine. I wear, of course, a scarlet dress and shoulder plates. The armor is more for show than anything. I know I won't get touched. I wear red boots, and of course, my sickles sit at my side on the leather strap belt, and I am ready to get this over with.
All right. Yes, we are always happy to have the Red Dame here. She brings up the kill count, and also the just general feel. You know, our whole game feels more sophisticated when the Red Dame's around. Next up, a relative newcomer. She's been with us for a season now. We have the incomparable Valkyrie. Games played 23, kill count 62, uses a Viking fighting style, and fun fact, she draws runes everywhere she goes, and they all foretell your doom. Her weapon of choice is a battle axe. Let's welcome to the screen, Valkyrie!
Everyone knows that you can just call me Kai here in the games where I am well known. Everybody's a fan. I know. Relative newcomer. What a what a funny joke. Purple hair, obviously. Drawn runes all the time. My signature urus for strength that we all need here in these games and in these tough times. But I'm not drawing strength out there on the field. I'm drawing victory. I'm drawing death for all those who come into contact with my battle axe. A signature Viking style, yeah. Lots of hooking and grappling, close quarters fighting style to really get in there and get bloody. If I'm not drenched in blood by the end of things start neon purple and they end blood red. Some neon purple Viking leathers that end up blood red Viking leather armors for Kai.
And we are here for the blood, as everybody knows. Now, of course, biding her time, and we patiently await her arrival. Oh, sorry. First, we have a relatively diminutive, but not to be underestimated entry, the lovely Boom Boom. Boom Boom has been playing with us for the last 5 years and actually steps up and plays weekly, really showing off their skills. 260 games played, a kill count of 676, known for their sneak attacks. And fun fact, Boom Boom has specially designed parrot-shaped grenades, all of which are made by a fan base of 80-year-old women. We would like to welcome to the screen everybody's favorite tiny two-eared assassin, Boom Boom.
Hello everyone, my name is Boom Boom. I was a genetic experiment to make a rabbit into a fighter on this game. Specifically, yeah, the grannies, you love to see it. Yeah, specifically because they wanted someone to be a gimmick for this game, and don't think about it too hard because then you'll just get sad. Yeah, my grenades are little carrots, and I pull off the stem of them, and I throw them, and they explode. Yeah, I am a white rabbit. I'm about 3 feet tall. That's like the approximate size of a rocket raccoon. And I just wear an orange vest. Orange is my color. Is that everything? Yeah.
We love Boom Boom here. Boom Boom is a fan favorite, popular with everyone from the 5-year-olds to the 500-year-olds. They all love some Boom Boom. And showing up as she shows up for every single show, but probably not on time. We will be meeting Princess later. Princess has been with us for our full 22 season. Unlike everyone else, she plays every single game. 3 nights a week, you can catch her right here. That brings her up to 3,428 games played, with a kill count of 13,712. Her fighting style, of course, is formal duels with decorum. And a fun fact is she got 6 kills in the first ever Force Played Punk show. She was 4 years old. Wielding her weapon of choice, the pink halberd, we will all be very excited to see Princess. That does bring us to the end of the introductions, which means that there is only one thing left to do. That is to release everyone out into our board. We'll bring up our kill board so that we can keep track of who's killing what. And we will momentarily here release everyone out into the map, allowing them to decide where they go, what they do, and how they spend their next 90 minutes. So, audience, you know the rules, you know the chants. I'm going to count down from 5, and you say along with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get ready to murder. The clock starts now. All right. The cameras fly in. All of the drones are circling around the mansion. The kill board is up on display on screens that are scattered about. The mansion is surrounded by a high wall, and above the wall is electrified, and above this wall is a set of lasers that will slice you in half. So you all know escape is no option, nor is it what you really want. In order to get through here, you got to make your kills, and you've got to collect the dog tags from the dead. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up to anyone who would like to go first. You just let me know where in the mansion you're headed, and I'll tell you what you discover when you get there.
I feel like perhaps, as the most experienced one here, I think I know exactly where to go in this mansion. I think a duel in the pool would be great. Let's take a dip in the spa and perhaps get that water flowing with some red.
All right. So the Red Dame makes her way over to the pool. You walk along the edge of the pool. I also put the PDF with the map in the chat if you guys want to be able to look at it. You walk along the edge of the pool, and as you are wandering and sort of looking, it seems eerily quiet here. That is until the very muscled hands of Grippy Socks reach out of the pool, grab your ankles, and drag you into the water. What do you do?
Oh, no, not Grippy Socks. I like her. Well, I think for starters, she asked to lose the hands for touching me. So I'd like to, as I'm slipping down, try to take my twin scythes and slice straight for the hands.
All right. So roll your 3d6 and tell me what you succeed at.
Okay. Oh. I get what I want. I don't get hurt, and I don't feel ashamed.
Wow. Full successes.
And I get what I want as a 6.
Okay. And what you want is to cut off her hands, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you do, in fact, get what you want. You cut off her hands, dealing 2, doubling that damage. You don't get hurt, but her rolls means that she does get a chance to actually she is going to, she did not hit back,
Okay.
but she is successfully, you cut off her hands, they flop onto the edge of the pool, and then she vanishes under the water. She does have the opportunity to run away. And you are shocked. It's probably all of the blood now pouring out of those stumps has completely muddied the water, making it impossible for you to see her. So we're going to leave you there for a moment as we try to see what the devil chef did when she arrived.
Great.
I would like to explore the greenhouse. You know, gotta gather them herbs for lunch later.
I love that for you. All right.
I guess I don't know what time it is. What time is it? Is
Well,
it lunch or dinner?
It's dinner. I would say that you're in a dinner. So you make your way into the greenhouse, and you're not really sneaky. That's not really your vibe.
Correct.
So you make your way into the greenhouse. You start looking over the plants, and also because sneaky is not his vibe, Snake Eyes is just lounging against a banana tree, smoking a cigarette.
Iconic.
He looks over at you and flips a metal card into his hand. And he is going to hit you.
Oh no.
For 1 damage as he flips a card towards you. And he also succeeded in taking something from you. But you don't currently have any dog tags for him to take. So he's probably just going to take whatever herbs you were collecting.
Sad.
So a metal card buries itself into your shoulder. And it hurts, but you've certainly had worse. What would you do?
I'm gonna do a little dancey dance, and then it's gonna turn into a flip and kick. I did not get what I want. I do, well, I don't get hurt, but I do feel ashamed.
All right. So you do a kick, and that kick unfortunately misses its mark.
Yeah.
So Snake Eyes doesn't have anything else happen to him, but he laughs and will get a +1, a reroll to go against you in the future. And the camera pans away, leaving Snake Eyes laughing and blowing smoke rings in your face as we go follow up on Valkyrie.
I immediately want to run upstairs, and I don't know if me running upstairs does anything, but I know that there's a closet upstairs and that some chicken shit probably hides up in the closet immediately.
Oh.
And so the goal is to find whatever little scaredy cat thought that they could hide from Viking justice in the closet. Also, the PDF that you dropped, Zoom is refusing to download. So if you could type that to me or put it in the Discord, that would be swell.
I will.
Zoom is just like scroll.
I will drop it. I'll drop the maps, just the maps someplace else real quick.
Oh, I think just the maps in the Zoom. I don't know if anyone else is having that problem, but the PDF, my Zoom thinks is too big to download.
Yeah, hang on a second. And
my Zoom is like, no.
In the Discord.
But I remembered from you showing it to me that there was a closet upstairs, and Kai thinks that is the punk ass place to be.
Yeah, which I totally understand. So, Yeah. Prepping those right now. So you make your way to the closet. I've dropped them in the next up info in the Discord for you guys.
Yeah,
So you make your way up to the second floor. In order to get into the closet, you come through the master bedroom. And unfortunately, as soon as you enter the master bedroom, you are hit with just an overwhelming wall of scent. And you know immediately that you have perhaps made a bit of a stumble, and you have found yourself in Gaslamp's lair, where he has set up in the master bedroom. Now, the first thing you notice is that he's not alone. There is also a young boy and a young girl, each wielding a sword, who seem to be guarding him. And good news for you though, failed on all accounts. So Valkyrie finds herself oddly immune to the pheromones. They don't take anything from you, but they do ready themselves to face off. What do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna attack them with
Okay.
with my axe. But I think I'm like not wanting to get too deep in the smog of it all.
Yeah.
So especially because it seems like their usual MO would be to kind of taunt me, jeer me, attack me first, because I've come onto their territory, and they seem to have stumbled in some way. I think I want to like taunt them a little bit to see if I can get them to come to me, and then I'll, you know, in the doorway as opposed to me
coming into the bedroom.
Yeah.
All right. So you do some taunting.
Opened the doorway. Want to do a little bit of a taunt and slash situation.
All right. Go ahead and roll and tell me how you do.
Well, I guess a 6, a 1, and a 2 is the answer.
So tell me what you succeed at.
And the answer is that I want to. The things are ashamed, pain, and just success. Is that the other one? Or
yeah. So one of them is like you get what you want, which be you hurt them, and then you could hurt them, but you would get hurt in return, essentially.
Okay. So I think that what happens is that I succeed in getting them to come towards me and get like slashed with my axe hurt in some way, but maybe I didn't count on the fact that like they are in some way gassed up, and so them coming towards me does make me more hit by the pheromones and in pain in that way. And I'm like ashamed of this fumble.
So they come, the young boy and girl come towards you with their swords, swinging. They fall easily for your trap, and you are able to injure you manage to do a slash over both of them, sort of like catching one's shoulder and the other one like across the chest. But you didn't count on the fact that these kids are being controlled by the pheromone persuasion that Gaslamp has. And when they stumble out of the door and the pheromones are no longer hitting them as strong, they both look at you with wide eyes for just a moment. And it really tugs at your heartstrings before Gaslamp calls them back and they return to stand at his side. And we're going to bop over quick to Boom Boom. Where did you go first?
Well, given that I don't have opposable thumbs, I'm gonna stay outside in a place that I don't have to open any doors. So I think that I'm going to make my way to the maze,
Mm.
and I'm gonna, um, I don't know, this isn't like D&D, so I can't be like, I'd like to roll for stealth, but also like
No, but
I can
stealth would be
say that
you
I'm
get what you want.
okay, fair. Um,
So you're trying to hide in the maze?
I don't know that I'm trying to hide. I'm trying to like find someone,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also like with this game, how do I like try to do it the smartest way?
Yeah,
You know
you
what I
just tell
mean?
me what you want and you roll your 3 and then you'll get what you want. So
Okay,
what you
I
want is
see.
to sneak up on somebody,
Also,
find somebody stealth.
while we're on this topic, what are the numbers that I am looking for? Like
A
is a
4,
good
5, or
roll?
6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and roll to like stealthily make my way into the maze.
Great. Go ahead and tell me what your successes are.
Ooh. Okay. So, I get what I want. I don't get hurt. I don't feel ashamed. Um, I guess I will get what I want, but I will get hurt and feel ashamed.
All right. So you, Boom Boom gets to the edge of the maze and uses their small stature to actually become one with the hedges, whereas other
Okay.
people would have to walk the paths. Boom Boom doesn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Succeeds in being stealthy. Uh, Unfortunately, moving through the hedges is kind of painful, and so
Mm-hmm.
you are going to take some damage just from moving through the hedges instead.
But I'm from
And
the Briar
you,
Patch, so I should
yeah,
know better, so that's embarrassing.
yes, and that is embarrassing. But
Mm.
luckily, no one is
But if
really
I were a
there.
normal rabbit, then I would have been able to do this. But because
Correct.
I was genetically engineered for this game, I'm not like other rabbits.
Yeah, your
My
size,
life is a tragedy.
your life is a tragedy. But as
Don't
you are
think about
making
it
your
too
way
hard.
through sneakily, you
Okay.
do hear a low growl, and you
Who would?
catch
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
glimpse of some spots as a feline figure passes by as you're creeping around one section of the maze. And you
Uh-oh.
realize you found the designer and her cheetah.
Oh, the designer. That's the cheetah one.
Mm-hmm. You
Hmm.
continue on your sneaky way, and you do see her around one corner of the hedges.
Okay. Um, and it seems like she does not see me.
She does not see you. You succeeded on being sneaky.
Incredible. Um, I would like to jump on her and tape one of my carrots to her back
Ooh, okay. All right. I
and then
like
run
this.
away. Oh my God, I really hope this is a good roll. Shit.
Yep. And she's gonna make a roll too.
Oh, thank Christ. It's literally all of them. I get what I want, I don't get hurt, and I don't feel ashamed. Oh, ha, ha, baby, I'm back.
All right. Yeah, and she got all failures, so she's
Yeah.
not gonna be able to hit back, run away, or take something from you.
Mhm.
So you leap in, tape a grenade to her back, and manage to uh, duck yourself back into the bushes before anyone is the wiser. Uh, did you get any sixes?
I got 2 6s. It was two
Yep.
sixes and a 5.
Yeah. And in this moment, with your incredible successes and your use of carrot grenades, the designer has in fact perished at the hands of Boom Boom. And we have our first kill of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to announce we have our first kill of the night. Boom Boom has successfully slaughtered the designer. Now, of course, we aren't quite out of the woods yet because it does seem that the cheetah's a little upset to see her master vanished. So we're going to leave you there. You
Before we
do.
do
Oh,
I
yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No. Go. You go.
Oh, I think you were about to answer my question though.
Oh, don't forget that you need to collect the dog tag,
That
which
was
you,
literally my question.
yep, which you did not snag. So you're going to want to come back for that. The largely destroyed body of the designer lays in several pieces in the maze, and the cheetah who had been stalking away comes running back and is standing over the body. So you will have to face her in order to get the dog tags. But we leave that beautiful kill and we instead bring ourselves back to the pool where the Red Dame is deciding what she wants to do.
When that kill goes out, is it like a Hunger Games situation where like the fireworks of their symbol? Okay,
Yep.
that's what I need to know.
Yep. Everybody knows the kill has happened.
The Red Dame looks up and she goes, "Ah, that fucking rabbit, great." um, and I assume that she's pretty familiar with the layout of the mansion and sort of the props and things that they use.
Yes.
Are there any radios or perhaps overhanging power lines above the pool?
Oh, there are definitely power lines above the pool, running
Great.
from the mansion to the pool house.
What I would like to do, if I must go hunting for fish in a barrel, then simply I'll bring it to me. And I would like to cut a power line and dip it into the pool.
I love this. Roll.
Right? Ooh! That's nothing, baby.
Well, uh, ooh, and it's looking pretty good for grippy socks. So you reach up to cut the power line with the intention of putting it into the pool, and out of the water soars grippy socks. Somehow her wrists are already cauterized. You're not entirely sure how that happened, but
Dang, I'm underwater.
yeah, underwater heat, and some of those bubbles that you thought were breathing were clearly just boiling. She comes railing out, and instead, when you reach up with your sickle and pull the power line down, it doesn't hit the water. She manages to grab it between her elbows and swing it back so the power line hits into your chest. And that's going to hurt you before she takes one of your sickles between her teeth and disappears behind the pool house.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Obviously this cannot stand. These are my signature weapons. I can't let some no-handed floozy run around with them. And I'm gonna pursue and try to cut her off from the other side of the pool house.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Okay. I get what I want.
Okay. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get what you want. You get around to the pool house so that you can cut her off. And you are going to injure her, but before you have a chance to raise your sickle, and you can tell me how that goes in a second, you feel a cut along your leg, and you look down to see that she is actually laying on the ground and was holding the sickle in her teeth and just sliced across your calf. So she caught you by surprise. Tell me what you do in reaction. You will get to injure
her. Truthfully, seeing her on the ground as she slices my leg, I want to take the moment to sort of rear my weight back and with my heel stab the sickle that's in her mouth further into her face.
Ooh, that's good. Okay. She lies there bleeding because she did not roll well enough to run away or take something. She just rolled well enough to hit back. So she reels from the blood in her mouth, and go ahead and roll again.
Okay. Come on, baby. Need a new pair of boots. Okay. I get what I want. It's the same roll as last time.
Great. You get what you want. And that's actually enough. You have done enough damage to go ahead and finish off Grippy Socks. So let me know how you finish her.
So with the kick, with the sickle sort of lodged into her head, I want to take my other sickle and see her lying on the ground and go, well, if I took the hands, I have to even it out, don't I? And I'm going to cut her Grippy Socks off.
Oh, man. With her last bit of energy, Grippy Socks lets out a frustrated scream that echoes across the arena even louder than the sound of the fireworks as the R is displayed, and it is declared that the Red Dame has finished off Grippy Socks.
I definitely think she feels bad about it too, because the Red Dame doesn't enjoy killing women ever, especially if she's lasted 5 rounds. I respect her. Certainly, she got in some good hits. But
mark down that you have 1 set of dog tags because you're right there with her, so you can have that. All right. As the drone does a little celebration circle around the Red Dame and her kill, the cameras then cut back to the greenhouse where the Devil Chef and Snake Eyes are. He hasn't moved at all. He's pretty sure that you can't get him anyway. So what do? Snake Eyes just laughs.
I think so. This is like a, glass greenhouse, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think I want to throw knives like above him
Ooh,
in such a way that like large shards of glass fall
all right, go ahead.
down onto him. Oh, please roll better than last time. Okay. Um, I got 2 successes.
Great.
One of them is a 6, so I think I get what I want. It's gonna be my 6.
Okay.
Um, and I think I don't get hurt also.
Okay. He does get to roll against you. So you get what you want. You throw that knife up above him. The ceiling shatters beautifully. It rains glass down. And luckily hits him and not you. But because you were shamed by him the last time, he does get 2 successes against you this time. So although your own actions don't result in you being injured, his actions do result in you being injured. So he's going to duck away from the glass, taking the injuries, and disappear out a hole in the glass wall that was created by your knives, but leave you a parting gift of tossing back several cards, one of which embeds again in your other shoulder. As he disappears out into the night, are you pursuing him?
Nah.
All right. Snake Eyes vanishes into the evening. The Devil Chef regroups herself, and the camera comes back to the master bedroom where Valkyrie is.
So, looking at this second floor,
mm-hmm.
It seems like the door of the master bedroom. I'm still like in the door of the master bedroom.
Yes.
And I think that what I want to do, I've gotten a good swipe on these kids. But Vikings don't really fuck with gas. I'm gonna be honest. So I think I want to close that door and rush down the hall to the office that's to the side.
Okay. So you shut the door and rush down the office. You don't have to roll for that. You can just do that.
In the doorway anyway.
Yeah. And when
I'll give him a cutesy little I'll be back wink. I've got a plan,
You open the door to the office, and sitting in that desk, relaxing, is the boss. He has a selection of knives splayed out on the desk in front of him, and he just looks up and
cut
says,
his head off.
"Oh, all right, go ahead and roll for that."
I'm just no. She knows that he's gonna monologue and is just absolutely not. I'm not interested. I've got a 5, a 1, and a 3.
All right.
So, I think I want to not get hurt. Actually, I want to not be ashamed.
Okay, you want to not be ashamed. So you go in and step in ready to be oh my gosh, I'm so tired of this. I'm just gonna chop his head off.
And I instead, like, slice his hat into oblivion.
Well, what happens instead is you step fully into the office, and he looks up and says, "Ah, Valkyrie," and 5 goons materialize from the dark corners of the office. And he looks at you and says, "I don't know why they think a boss would ever work alone." And the goons sort of sweep by and pick up knives, and so they are able to block your attacks towards the boss. And although you do manage to not be ashamed by what happened, by the trick, you are injured by the knives.
Yeah.
And so you will take 1 pain for that. These goons and the boss are all treated like one person. So the boss has 6 health instead of 5 because there are 6 of them. So now you are surrounded by 5 goons. The boss is still lounging back, and he goes, see, this is what happens with the newbies. You think you've been here for a year and you know what's going on. Oh, I suppose maybe we'll face each other again when I'm back on rotation in 2 weeks. The goons attack. What do you do?
Oh, I mean, easy. That's what an axe is for, is to take on multiple opponents. And they've just got little knives. So I'll just hack them, slash them, kick them around. Not worried about it. And I didn't feel ashamed. So I'm just like, zoop, 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 zoop. We're good. Easy pivot.
All right. Go ahead.
I've switched dice because I wasn't feeling good about those. And that is that I succeed and feel no pain.
All right.
But I guess I'm not 100% graceful about it.
That's totally fine. So you are a little thrown off by all of the goons there. And so your response is, yeah, a little less graceful. But did you get any 6s?
Yes, a 4, a 6, and a 2.
Okay, so you are going to be able to take out 2 goons. Tell me how.
So I turn around in like I've tried to hack the boss's head off, and I still don't care about him monologuing. So I do a full sweep around, and I'll stand up. I've gotten fight choreo trained. So turn completely around to then bash one in, hook him, and then do this one next to him. So 2 have been sort of hooked together and cut down side by side. The one directly behind me and the one to the side of him. So there are still 1 flanking the boss and 2 flanking the boss on the other side, I suppose.
Yes.
But the 2 directly behind me are out.
The goons look at you.
She does kill monsters.
The goons look at you with wide eyes. The boss, meanwhile, just was more interesting than I thought it would be. And he picks up knives of his own and does nothing with them. So there's that. He just picks them up and looks cool. It is your turn to go ahead and attack again. And tell me what your goal is.
I think my goal is to take out the 2 on the other side.
Okay.
And I've got a 5 and 2 ones. And I think in this situation where I'm still outnumbered, I've got a shield and my axe. So I think my goal is still mostly to not feel pain, since I'm still outnumbered. So I'll use that 5 to not feel pain.
Okay. So you are unable to take the other 2 out, but despite their attacks against you, they just flail uselessly on your shield. See if no one wants to run away. So you are good there. And Now it is the boss again, as he pulls out the knife and goes, He's really too lazy to make his own moves.
I love that
That's
for him.
what we decided. He sits and continues monologuing. It is your turn to attack again.
That's so him. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that again, and I'm gonna completely fail. I'm gonna be like, wow, can't make your own moves, have to do everything, have to have your goons do everything for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was it my turn? Was it my turn to do something?
All right. So let me see if the goons hit you back. The goons are a little bit better. So you do take as your inaction spurs them into action. You are going to get hurt as one of the goons stabs you. But the boss again does nothing.
In this game?
I mean, I suppose if you found a med kit, you could probably heal a damage in this game.
Great. You might also
you appeal to some sponsors.
Am I going again?
Yep, it's your turn again.
Great. Ugh. Oh, great. A 6 and a 5. So I would like to succeed and not feel pain. I would like to succeed with the 6 and not feel pain with the 5.
All right. And you get tired of this and you say, you know what? I'm done. And with that roll, hold on, let me see him.
and as far as axe action goes, a little of a
you actually are gonna get to take out all 3 of them because
right.
I rolled straight ones.
So for 2 of them, cut the air between them to fake them out, and then you turn the axe sideways and bop, and then continue that motion up to then slice down the middle of a person.
So you slice up the 3 remaining goons, and the boss does stand from behind. Stands from behind the desk, does a little fake out move.
I'm gonna also do that.
Mm-hmm. Taps the bookshelf and it opens another door into the hall and he runs away.
Sir, give me your dog tags.
Do you chase him?
Yes. That was a lot of work.
Go ahead and roll to catch him and kill him.
Oh my god. I don't. 3-3-2.
You go to the bookshelf and it slams in your face. And you're gonna have to go back out through the door, and when you get into the hall, you do not see him. And the camera decides that things have gotten less interesting where you are, and cuts back to Boom Boom in the hedge maze facing a cheetah.
So I'm in the hedge right now. I would like to climb to the top of the hedge, and I don't even need like genetic modifications for this. Rabbits can actually climb. I just looked this up. So I'd like to be at the top of the hedge and throw one of my bombs down into the body of the designer.
All right, roll. See if you get what you want.
Yeah, what you want? Well, it's not going to be that one. Okay. So I've got uh I'm I don't get hurt, but I don't get what I want and I feel ashamed.
Okay. So you toss the grenade, and only after tossing it realize you forgot to pull the top off.
I love that.
Mhm. Uh, and you hear the announcer's voice go, "Oh, too bad. It's okay, Boom Boom. There's one every game. We hope you do better next time."
Can I just try to do it again?
Yeah, you can try another roll.
Okay. All right. Let's try better this time. Okay. All right. Yeah. There we are. Uh, so bare minimum here, I got three fours.
Amazing. Okay,
So,
so you get what you want, you don't get hurt, and you don't feel ashamed.
uh-huh.
This time you tear the top off of the carrot first, really thinking. Toss the grenade in, and the double explosion uh, absolutely decimates the cheetah. Uh, and then you hear a dude's voice go, "Whoa, what was that?" Uh, and from your vantage point on top of the hedges, you can see a couple of hedges over Inferno with his flaming guitar running in the direction of the explosion.
Okay. Um, so from my point, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw one at him.
All right.
Why not?
Yeah, make a
This
toss.
this maze is gonna be on fire. All right. Uh, um, nothing happens.
Great.
All three.
Let's see how Inferno does. Inferno is on his game tonight.
Boo.
This is really going well for him.
Hmm.
So blazing into this clearing that you have really blown. There's a lot less hedge maze than there was a few minutes ago.
Hmm.
Comes Inferno with his giant flaming guitar. He catches sight of you and goes, "Oh, a rabbit! I'm gonna eat well tonight." And flips the flaming guitar so that the neck shoots flames at you. Uh, it is going to hit you for an injury and cause you to fall off the other side of the hedge behind. And with his other success, he is going to snag the dog tags from designer.
Okay.
So
Um, so just a mechanics thing. How
mhm.
many um hits can you take?
You have 10 health and you've only taken 2 hits so far.
I've taken two hits.
Yes.
So from this, what was the other hit?
The other hit was from the second time you tried to. No, it was maybe from your first attack because you got what you want, but you also got hurt.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from
I
the
just want to make
bushes.
sure that I'm logging it, but
Yeah,
also
you got injured from crawling through the bushes.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very
Um,
embarrassing for a rabbit.
yeah. Um, so yeah. So I'm now on the ground and he has the
He has the
um
dog tags and he's on the other side of the bushes from you. And the camera's going to peel away from you right at this moment uh, with your fall to go check in on the devil chef and see where she's heading. Devil chef. Oh, no voice. Oh no. All right. Well, the double chef's mic isn't working. Although for me, it shows you're still muted. Hold on. Nope. All right. Well, there are some clear audio issues happening over there at the greenhouse. So we're going to cut to the Red Dame by the pool. Where is she heading next?
Okay. So I think, first of all, the Red Dame just makes sure that if any more scrambles are going to happen in the pool, she's going to have the upper hand. And she makes sure to take the electric wire and just place it into the pool so that if there
Okay.
is a scramble later, she
Yep.
has that trap already set.
I like it.
And then I think she sees maybe fire and explosions coming from the maze. And I think that's her signal to know that's where the action's happening, or at least somewhere where she can sneak in and steal a kill.
Okay. So you're going to make your way into the maze. It's pretty easy to follow the flames to where Inferno is. Tell me how you're approaching and make a roll for it.
Sure. My goal, truthfully, is to dismantle his weapon. I think I want to go as stealthy as I can and try to cut the sort of the where the guitar is, the this part, so that he can't shoot flames out anymore.
Yeah, so he actually has like a gas, it's like Mad Max style. So he's got like a pack on his back and the gas line running, so you can cut that.
Yeah, I'd actually prefer to do that if it's going to spew gas everywhere. That sounds great.
Yep.
I'm
All
playing
right,
with
roll
the
for
elements
it
tonight. Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Please. Okay. Great. I get what I want. I don't get hurt. Do you feel ashamed about it?
All right. So you cut the line on Inferno. Gas starts spewing out. Gas starts spewing out, and he doesn't notice at first. Although he does notice you appear. That's what you're ashamed about. You weren't quite as stealthy as you would hope. And in his anger, he turns around, flips the guitar to aim at you. And instead of catching you, catches the stream of gasoline currently pouring from his back, which is going to result in, you guessed it. Oh no, I don't know what this is doing. You probably figured this out, but is going to result in a giant explosion that actually ends with Inferno completely exploding, because I managed to get 3 ones.
Oh my god!
As his response. Fireworks go off again. And you are able to, from the charred corpse, grab 2 sets of dog tags, Inferno's and the designer's. The Devil Chef, we're going to see if your audio issues are fixed.
Hello?
Yes. All right. Do you want to go someplace new?
Well, my original plan was also to go to the maze, but that feels redundant now. So we're gonna check out the kitchen.
All right. So you make your way into the house and into the first floor. And you're making your way. Are you going to go in a kitchen window or are you going to go in through the doors and therefore through the dining room?
Through the doors. I'll go through the dining room.
All right. You step into the dining room and one of the dining chairs swings at you, crashing to the ground right in front of you. Roll to see if you don't get hurt.
A fancy dining chair that swivels.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 2 4s, so
All right. So
I
yeah,
guess I don't get hurt.
The chair crashes in front of you. It doesn't hit you, but it's the wooden chair splinters there, and you turn to see on top of the dining table Ringwraith swinging her lead pipe and yelling. What do you do?
Ugh. You said she's standing on the table?
Yes, she's standing on the dining table. She's got like pro wrestler vibes. That's her.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I figured out that trying to that I'm not that good at capoeira, and I really should just flex my knife skills instead. I'm really good at the dancing part and not so much as at the like kicking part. So, we're just gonna try to fling some knives like she's a bullseye, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. You love to see it.
Let's see. Are we successful? I am gonna choose to not get hurt.
Okay. And that's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you swing your own knives. You manage to dodge her next attack, but she dodges your attack. And you're essentially right back where you started.
Amazing.
But this time she gets to attack first to see
Yep.
if she can. She cannot actually. She wasted everything on that opening move, and not only does she not hit you or take anything or run away, she straight up swings another dining chair at you and just like whiffs on it and it crashes into the opposite wall.
All right.
What do you do?
Um, what is the lighting situation?
Oh, there is definitely like a hanging chandelier that she is avoiding.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That she's avoiding?
Well, that she currently like, has like ducked around, but she could swing from it.
Okay. Okay.
Or you could swing from it if that's your vibe.
That was
Whoever's feeling the most Sia in this moment.
So, I want to like jump on a chair, jump on the table. Looks like a long table, right? So it's like
Yes.
a run, grab, swing, kick
Nice
situation.
Okay.
Can she do it though? She can uh get what she wants. She can also not get hurt.
All right.
And I did get a 6 for the I get what I want.
Amazing. So you jump onto the chair, run across the table, grab the chandelier, swing, and you can, the announcer goes, "Here she goes, our brand new hunter devil chef making her move." You kick. You manage to kick her, and as you do that, you swing and she flies off the table backwards into the big picture window that's behind, which shatters and she impales immediately. There. The fireworks go off and the announcer says, "The Devil Chef has claimed their first kill. Ring Wraith has been defeated." And there is a celebration for you. And with your successes, you are able to grab those dog tags.
Ooh, I have to crawl out the window and then back in the window.
Well, she got impaled, so she's like hanging right there. So you just like reach and grab them.
Heard.
All right. And we will cut away from you and come back to Valkyrie, who's just upstairs. Valkyrie, you hear the shattering of a window.
Pissed as fuck at that announcement.
Yes.
She is the only one without a kill now.
Correct.
and is convinced that she's the best. And this fucking newcomer has a kill? Absolutely goddamn not.
That is exactly what happened.
And this man just ran away. Yeah, Princess isn't here, but fuck Princess. Is she ever coming?
I don't know if she is, yeah.
So, fuck. So, turn around, go into the room that's on the other side of me, which I think is another room, like a guest room, a bedroom.
Yes.
I also wanted to impress, and I hated Princess. So I'm like, fuck Princess, I hate her, she doesn't even count. So everyone has gotten a kill. And so I'm going into that room, and I'm like, whatever's in here, I'm fucking killing it. I'm in a rage. It's time to go. This isn't even a person, whoever's in here. I'm killing it.
There's nobody in that room. I think it's maybe one of the only places that I don't have anyone.
Okay, well, Valkyrie's gonna murder the bedding.
Okay,
in
please
that
do.
Fucking room.
Please
like
describe
Kai
it in
Kai is like hacking and slashing the bed, convinced that someone is hiding in it. She's hacking and slashing if there's a bookshelf, convinced that like that leads to the other bookshelf. There is murder, there is carnage of books and bedding in that room. There is screams of for Urzu, for victory, let there be blood. There's carvings of the rune for time on the wall, and the rune for like for whatever season this is taking place in. So if it's
now, so winter.
Fucking spring.
Yeah, spring.
Winter. There's the carving for the current season on the wall, and Kai will be victorious, and then kicking the door, very loud, kicking the door to go to wherever the next place is.
All right. Go ahead and tell me where you'd like to go next. There is the library that's at the end of the hall, or the master bedroom that you were in before.
Yeah, and then at the end of the hall, because I'm still not fucking with gas by myself.
Okay, great.
I googled whether the Vikings had any sort of coverings for any gas of any kind, and they don't. So we're not dealing with gas alone.
Okay. So you break into the library, and immediately upon your entry, a giant pair of scissors comes and slashes at you. So what you want, I'm gonna say roll me just 1d6 to see if you avoid getting hurt.
5.
All right. So you manage to block it with your axe as Muse swings around her giant scissors, and she goes, "Ooh, I was hoping it would be you. I think your skin will look so nice on my frame."
This was my favorite one. I'm thrilled. Yeah, I mean, I want a fucking axe versus scissors battle.
Yes.
In like a lesbian way. I think that was my first all victory. But I've lost the other dice. I swear it was a 4, and then it fell on the floor. Yeah! A 6, a 5, and a 4.
All right. So you are straight successes. You are going to finish this fight, but you can tell me how it happens. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
Ooh, you are not quite going to finish this fight, but you're going to get pretty close. One more success, and you will have her. But go ahead and tell me what happens.
I mean, I assume she's fighting with a giant pair of scissors? A regular
She is
pair
fighting
of
with
scissors?
a giant pair of scissors.
Yeah. So there's some like almost comically traditional sword movement before a hooking of the handhold of the scissors that also cuts her hand to be able to move her scissors so that the scissors come at her and injure her in the like hooking around and pointing the weapon back at her situation to disarm her and maybe hurt her a little in the process of disarming her.
Yeah.
With her own weapon.
So you swing that around, cuts her hand, slices across the side of her face. She stumbles back. You notice that as you slice across the side of her face, her skin sort of peels, but underneath it is just more skin. Because she, of course, is just wearing the last person she defeated at this moment right now. And she just says, "Oh, no, my beautiful face, how could you?" And she swings around the library. You've taken her scissors and sort of tossed them away. But this big library, of course, has a fireplace. I don't know why libraries have fireplaces in houses, because that just seems like a bad idea in a room with a lot of books, but they usually do. And she swings around to the fireplace and grabs the poker that's there and tries to make a move against you. So although she succeeded in not dying last time, she does not, however, succeed in fighting with you. She does not know how to use a poker in the same... she's a lesbian, okay? She just doesn't get it. So the poker's just not working. So she swings and stabs wildly at you, but is unable to make contact. What do you do next?
I want to jump on top of her and hold her down with my axe. And ideally slice her head off while also like slicing to kind of count the rings on her neck, like she was a tree, and deliver some sort of like cutting final line of if I can find your face down there, maybe I'll wear it. But we'll have to see if the dice actually do that.
I don't know, but that's hot, so I hope it works.
I have 1 success, so I want to succeed in doing that. Maybe I'll like look really dumb wearing her face for a little bit, doing that, or hurt myself. I don't have as good of a knee. I'm bi, so my knees aren't quite as good as lesbian knees need to be for this kind of position. I don't know, but
so you do cut through, and counting the rings, you get to 6 before you find her actual face underneath. And you, I guess, peel away the layers until you get to her actual face, blood gushing everywhere. As you are covered in just rivulet after rivulet after rivulet of blood gushing from her neck. And you find her actual face beneath. And it's actually also very pretty. And you start to wonder why she bothered to wear other people's skins. She's pretty hot all on her own. But it's at this moment, as you are pulling Muse's skin off, that you feel a sting in your back. And you turn around to see Boss there, where he has just tossed a knife. But the announcement is made. Muse has been bested, and Valkyrie has her first kill.
Finally.
We cut away from you with you turning to see Boss holding another knife poised to throw. And we instead find ourselves back with Boom Boom.
Yeah. So I want to tape a bomb to the back of Red Dame
All right.
and then run away, like back
Mhm.
into the hedges.
Bold.
Go for
Listen,
it.
hey, you just took my kill and all of my dog tags. So
I'm sorry, did you have these dog tags?
I
I
mean,
didn't see
like,
you
those are all
with
my
them.
kills.
How'd we do?
I I just got all sixes.
Hell yeah.
That's
All right. Well, you definitely succeed. You do not get hurt. You do not feel ashamed. Uh,
Maybe a
the
little ashamed.
announcer. So you just sneak out of the hedges, pull a thing off of a carrot, and just like drop it down the back of her dress. It doesn't kill you like it would some other people. It's probably the Kevlar that you wear under your fancy clothes, which totally protects against grenades in this world. Just go with it.
right.
So the explosion does knock you off your feet, and it does cause 2 injuries. And you are stunned. And this Boom Boom, are you taking the?
I'm taking all my dog tags
All right.
and hers. I'm gonna steal hers as well.
Ooh. All right.
Like, wait a
Do I
minute.
get any chance to act?
So with those successes, Boom Boom succeeds in this, and now it is your turn to go after the rabbit. So the rabbit has taken your dog tags, has knocked you over, has taken all 3 dog tags, the 2 kills and your own, and ducked into the bushes. And now, Red Dame, what would you like to do?
With a righteous fury, I think Red Dame has been using a lot of explosions to her advantage tonight. The goal is to get one of Boom Boom's grenades, pull the pin on it, make sure it's still strapped into the strap with all the other ones.
All right.
Even if it doesn't kill Boom Boom, I don't want them to have any more.
Ooh, roll for it.
We'll see. Okay, great. That is 2 6s and a 4.
Okay. So that is straight successes. So as you are ducking back into the bush, the Red Dame, you like came out to get the dog tags after the explosion. She's lying there on her front. As you're ducking back into the bush, the Red Dame just grabs the top of one of the carrots. Go ahead and roll for me to see if you notice well enough to throw them all away from you. You're still going to get injured, but maybe you won't get badly injured.
Um, Yeah, that was a failure on all accounts.
All right. Well, in that case, Boom Boom is going to take 3 damage from this,
Delightful.
uh, as all of your carrots explode, and you are going to have to find yourself a different weapon moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
The announcer says, "We have our first hunter on hunter violence. Red Dame has been bombed, and Boom Boom has lost all of their grenades. What will happen next? Rabbit versus woman. The fight of the century."
A classic tale as old as time.
Mm-hmm. You all know Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. Welcome to Boom Boom and the Red Dame. We're going to leave you guys there, and we're going to bump over to the Devil Chef. Are you making your way into
Still
the kitchen?
trying to get to the kitchen. Yes.
Okay. So you come into the kitchen, and I'm going to need you to roll 1d6 because, of course, you haven't been quiet, and you are hit full in the face with an aerosol as you open that door.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. So you hear the hiss of the can and hold your breath as the gas pours out, and you manage to hold your breath long enough that the aerosol hallucinogenic does not take effect. And now Boozer is standing in front of you, and this dude has no other weapons. If you're not hallucinating about what's happening, he's kind of screwed. So please tell me what you would like to do.
I think I would like to grab some of the knives from like the butcher block and just be silly slicey.
I love it.
Like
roll for it. We love a silly slicey moment.
Silly slicey. Oh, all successes. That's my first all successes.
Straight successes. You are, hold on, I'm gonna roll, but I'm guessing. Yes, you are absolutely going to defeat Boozer, so tell me about it.
You know, I got my julienne on. I think some people may or may not get a weird meat pie style dinner if they so choose to consume it. It will be Boozer. It will not be seasoned. I did not succeed at getting anything from the greenhouse, but it'll be Boozer.
The Devil Chef makes quick work of our hardy drug aficionado, easily turning him from a meat bag into meat pie, as we mark yet another kill for our brand new contestant, Devil Chef. And now,
can I request for the announcer to be like, if anyone wants meat pie?
Oh yeah, the announcer says, meat pies available in the kitchen. Meat pies available in the kitchen. New delicacy for those of you who are hungry. Sold to our viewers for $50 a pie after the show. Valkyrie.
Yes. I would like to attempt to grab the poker from where it probably is at like my knee or my leg and stab it behind me to get the boss who has put a knife in my back.
Yes, we love it. Go for it.
And I have a 5, a 4, and a 2. So I would like to succeed and not be in pain.
All right.
But it won't look particularly
No,
graceful,
it
which
is
makes sense.
definitely awkward. You are not getting any grace points. Your sponsors are kind of disappointed in your performance today, because you've really done a lot of kind of awkward and shameful things. So
Usually.
you're a little worried that you're gonna have to thoroughly clean this armor, because they maybe won't pay for the fancy leather cleaning this time around. But you do stab that poker back straight through the gut and up through the chest of the boss. And he goes, and then all of his weight collapses onto you, which kind of pushes you forward, and that's the kind of awkward moment of it all. But a kill is a kill is a kill.
Fuck yeah.
The announcer says, and we are excited to announce that Valkyrie has another kill. The boss has been defeated. And you are easily able to grab those dog tags too. So while you think about where you want to go next, we're going to go back to Boom Boom and the Red Dame. Are you guys still going at it, or are you going to try and go your own ways?
I would like to grab the Inferno's flamethrower,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like to exit the maze and like start doing a perimeter run of it, setting it on fire.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Does
Okay.
it still work with no gasoline and an explosion attached to it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it did get the gas line cut, so I don't think
Oh,
that
did it?
has. Yeah.
Oh, never
Mhm.
Yeah,
mind.
that's what I
I don't
did.
do that then. Uh, um, I guess then I'm just gonna run. Um,
You do still have the dog tags, because the Red Dame did not say take the dog tags in her
yeah,
success.
so,
No, that wasn't my goal.
um, yeah, I guess I'm going to see. So we have the house and we have the, um, the garden.
Yeah, so there's the greenhouse, there's like
Since I've
the
been to
set
this
of
game
trees and the
before,
fountain.
yes, since I've done this game before, what are the chances that there would be like garden tools in the greenhouse?
Oh, very high.
Very high. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna run to the greenhouse. Is the door left open?
Yes, and there's also a big hole in the wall.
There is?
Yes, the Devil Chef broke the glass ceiling and wall.
Okay.
Hmm.
So like there is no glass in
There's
this
no
greenhouse
glass.
anymore.
Well,
Oh, okay.
there's no glass in like one section. So like
Okay.
one arch section has been completely broken away.
Then I would like to enter through there and find one of the glass shards, kind of like hold that as I like stealthily look for whomever is in here. I
Okay.
won't be meta. I have no idea if there's anyone in here.
Well, Snake Eyes did run away. Um,
Oh, did he?
yes.
I'm
Yes.
not even being meta. Ah.
Snake Eyes did run
Um,
away. So you are able to find a piece of glass or a tool that you're looking for. But
I'll
we're
start
gonna
with the glass and then I'll
okay.
make my way to the tools. What tools are available to me?
So available to you, there is definitely a spade, um, and a rake and a shovel, and there would also probably be an axe, but like
I'm
a
gonna take the
wood cutting
shovel.
axe, or like the axe that like has like a blade that goes this way on one side and then has a thing that goes like this on the other side.
A hatchet?
Is that what that is? So you can like use it to like dig with one side. Like one side is like a blade that's like flat and you can like dig into the ground, and then the other side is like a blade that you would use to chop wood. I don't know what that's called, but that's what it
I
Oh,
don't
is.
think I can visualize it. Oh, what? Sorry?
no, I was just gonna say I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know. My brain is thinking like a pickaxe, but I don't think that's exactly what you mean.
Anyway, I'm taking the shovel.
Okay, great.
Um, so yeah,
So
I just have a
you
shovel now.
grab the shovel. We're going to, yeah, I guess it is sort of like a pickaxe, I guess. Um, we're going to swing the Red Dame because of his successes. You like lost track of the rabbit after the explosion. What would you like to do?
Sure. Um, I would like to
You
essentially
know that gas lamp
uh,
is in the master bedroom because that would have been shown when like Valkyrie was fighting. And
okay, I didn't know we could see each other's footage.
yeah, yeah, they're like the drones that are following you have like little
Mhm.
screens so you guys can sometimes see each other if you've got time in between and stuff like that.
Okay. Um, Unfortunately, the Red Dane is a spiteful bitch, and the one that she hates is Boom Boom because she believes he's an affront to the sport.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Unfortunately,
Hmm.
because she is of the opinion that this is sort of a there should be some dignity to this, and the fact that they're having a mascot character running around is as a hunter, she should be fine if it was prey, but so what she's going to do is she's going to emerge from the flaming maze, both sights drawn and down at her sides. She's going to look directly at the camera, and she's going to address sponsors. And she's going to say, "Are you going to stand for this? Really, this genetic abomination hasn't secured a single kill on his own, simply dropping his bombs and leaving. I've taken his cheap tactics out of play, and now he has run away once again with my prize. Sponsors, are you going to stand by? Are you going to let your Red Dame secure this kill? Send me something my way, something good, and I will make sure that rabbit stew is on the menu for all of us tonight."
Ooh, roll for it, roll for it, roll for it.
Okay,
We love it.
so this is just my appeal to them. I don't know. Okay, that is a 6, a 5, and a 3.
All right.
Uh, yeah.
You make the appeal, uh, staring at the camera, and you guys can hear the announcer saying, "Ooh, calling on the sponsors." Takes a lot of guts to do that. That's why we respect the Red Dame. Uh, and then you hear sound, and it's kind of a low whirring, and another drone drops in, and dropped in front of you is one of the forbidden weapons,
Oh,
a long range rifle drops
oh,
at your feet.
I got a gun. That's wild.
And on it is a note like attached to it. It's tied with a little bow, and it says 5 bullets for hunting rabbits.
This is Elmer Fudd, bro. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. That's not what she says. um, the Red Dame flips both of her sights, stashes them at her sides, um, picks up the weapon, slides her hand along the barrel, and then cocks it. And she goes, "Oh, rabbit, come out wherever you are." And she is going to go. I assume she probably would have seen if any of the doors, like the back door in the house, open. So I'm going to continue checking the perimeter. So I know I haven't been to the greenhouse or any of the other outdoor areas.
Okay, so you're just gonna sort of wander the perimeter.
Yeah.
Let me. While you are wandering sort of around the corner of the house towards what would be the greenhouse, a metal card slings out of the trees, and like you're coming around the corner of the map, there's that big section of trees. A metal card slings out of the trees and slices off. It doesn't injure you, but it does just slice off a little bit of your hair there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I sort of with a thumb take the blood on my face, and I go, then perhaps a practice round. I aim the rifle from where the card came.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and roll and see if you can get him in your sights.
Great. And I'm going for straight headshots here.
Headshots?
Is it
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Is it okay that time's up?
Yeah, it's okay. I think we'll let
Okay.
this finish out.
Great. Okay. I've got a 5, a 4, and a 2. I think I get what I want and I don't get hurt.
Okay.
But I think I do feel bad about using a forbidden weapon because normally the Red Dane sort of snuffs, it doesn't, wouldn't stoop to such a level, but I am losing bad because I do not have any of the tags that I already secured.
Yep. You swing up. Oh, stop. You swing the rifle up to sight in the trees and are easily able to spot Snake Eyes where he's resting on a branch smoking a cigarette. And you see the moment his eyes go wide because they don't get the feeds like you do. And he thought you were armed with sickles. Until this moment. You take the shot, perfect aim, and he falls out of the tree. Wow. And the announcement goes off. The Red Dame has claimed another kill. Snake Eyes has been defeated. I don't know how the Devil Chef feels about that. And do you go?
The Devil
I assume
Chef feels like fuck that guy.
I assume you grab the dog tags.
Oh yeah. If anything, I need at least a consolation prize if I can't track the rabbit down.
So then, as that finishes, everybody hears sirens go off, and it says, "The games have concluded. All hunters report to the front fountain. All hunters to the front fountain. All criminals report to your holding entrance. All criminal prey to the holding entrance." And so as you guys make your way towards the fountain, Chef, you see the mistress step out of the ballroom as you're coming out of the kitchen. And she just cracks her up a little bit, looks at you and says, "Maybe next time. I think with your knives and my whip, we could have some fun." And she turns to walk out the back door as you walk out the front. Valkyrie, you do not see Gaslamp as you come down the stairs. He's clearly avoiding you. And as you guys come to the fountain, duet who were just sitting and chilling on the lip of the fountain stand up and go, well, I mean, I guess maybe we'll get some action the next time, and walk off. No one sees Kitten the entire time. You gather at the fountain, and the drones come down. Somebody steps in and takes the gun away from the Red Dame immediately.
I surrender it willingly.
Mm-hmm. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game of Force Blade Punks. We are so excited. Looking at our kill count, the Red Dame managed 3 kills, Valkyrie at 2 kills, the Devil Chef at 2 kills, and Boom Boom with only 1 kill, but managed to bring us, I guess 4. Yeah. Only 1 kill, but managed to bring us 4 dog tags. Congratulations to our hunters. You are all making it to hunt another day. And we hope to catch you, our lovely audience, back here this Sunday for the next episode of Force Blade Punks. And the cameras sort of swing around you guys. You're all hyping up, swinging your weapon, showing off your blood, looking good. And then the cameras cut out.